What's going on, folks? This is Matt, Hero Game Sphere, where budget gaming does not mean low quality. So it's the holiday, it's Christmas time, or insert holiday that you celebrate. And did you finally get that elusive Steam Deck that you had wanted, liked, etc., heard about? Well, here are some fun tweaks to give you a better kind of overall experience of the Steam Deck. Now, these are not super in-depth. This is not like messing around with the advanced settings and the power options and all this kind of stuff. Just some quick recommendations and tips for people who are looking to just get into their Steam Deck. Very first thing, update the thing. So as you can tell, I'm here in Steam OS. This is 3.4. So just go to your settings, hit the Steam button, go to your settings, go to system, and just go to software updates and check for updates. I'm on the beta channel. What I will recommend is not doing that. You will generally be on the stable channel. Beta channel is going to be a little more buggy occasionally, etc. So just keep that in mind when you are doing that. So if you want features faster, but things to break potentially more often, go to the beta channel, or I believe the others preview. Most people I'm going to recommend just stay on the stable channel. So you just go into your system settings after you hit the Steam button, go to system, and just go and click check for updates. It'll do its thing, check for updates. And as you can tell, I'm currently up to date. So we'll get out of that. And the next thing is the Steam Deck, in order to run Windows games, uses a thing called the Proton compatibility layer. So there's a lot of magic and other stuff that goes into that. I'm not going to get into all the nitty-gritty details. It's a bunch of boring technical mumbo jumbo that most people aren't going to care about. You just want to play your games. What I will tell you is, generically, you want to go into your downloads, because usually I'm on Proton Experimental. This is something different. Again, these are advanced features. I'm not telling people to mess around with the tweaking if you want more of the console experience. However, if you ever see a Proton or a Proton 7 point something, or insert long tag here, always update that. That is the thing that makes your games run. So as you can tell, I have a Proton update here. I had a Crisis Core shader update, etc. So with that, you want to make sure your Proton is up to date. Now, for those that want to play with the experimental stuff and mess around with faster features, but potentially more breaking things, first off, you have to enable developer mode. In order to enable developer mode, you have to go to your system settings, and then it's just this little toggle here. Click it, it'll bring you and give you this nice, lovely option all the way down at the end that says developer. So enable Steam Play for supported titles and enable Steam Play for other titles. Run other titles with. This allows you to determine the experience that you want to get. Now, I have Proton GE. I'm not going to get into all that, but the ones for most general users is Proton 7 point whatever or Proton Experimental. Those are the two that you will want to potentially mess around with on your own. Not recommended for out of the box experience, but for those that want to mess around with it, go right ahead. That's how you do it. So you might have seen some Steam videos, or you might be seeing, as in this particular video, the counter up in the top, which is the FPS counter. That is actually built into Steam OS. So what you do is you hit the three little dot button on your Steam Deck, and then you go all the way down to your power stuff here. So usually you'll get kicked up somewhere around here on your brightness and quick settings. Go to your battery indicator, and this is the advanced view. So the basic view that most people will get is this. Click. It's off. I recommend just going to level 1, because all of this stuff is just stuff people don't care about. Like there's some mad crazy info here. So all relative to what you're looking for. Personally, for me, I recommend level 1. It just gives you an indicator of if stuff is stuttering or if it's not and that kind of stuff. And it doesn't take up a lot of space real estate across your screen. And on a 7-inch screen, that kind of matters. Now, if you do get into the advanced settings, I'm not going to get too knee deep into this and you want to get into like power saving and all the other stuff. The one thing I will tell you, do not enable half rate shading. It will not give you enough of a care for power saving for what it does to your games. Blurry text, blurry texture. Blurry textures are relative given on your game settings, but blurry text, because of the way it works and what you get from it, it just isn't worth it from what I've personally experienced. So people might have different experiences, but I don't recommend ever using it. And I'm not going to get into all the like thermal power stuff, but you can tweak a lot of stuff in there. Now, how do you take screenshots? You have a portable device, but you can't take screenshots or, all the other fun stuff. There is actually a way for Steam to show you all the key combinations all at once. Take your handheld and hold the Steam button for 3 seconds. And there you go. Literally shows you all the combinations you can do with everything. I'm using this on a PlayStation controller, but insert Steam button there instead of PlayStation button, and you'll get the idea. So those are some quick tips there for what to do with Steam and your new shiny Steam Deck. I can get in more into depth and like power saving and all that stuff, but this is just a quick out of the box kind of experience to let people know what they can and can't do with their Steam Deck and what to tweak for a little bit more full experience with the Steam Deck. So what are some of the settings and tweaks that you guys do on your Steam Deck? Let me know down in the comments below and I will catch you guys on the next one. And remember, budget gaming does not mean low quality.